are 9 amendments, 4 propositions Colorado voters are being asked to weigh in on the November ballot.
And Denver 7's Jennifer Kowaleski joins us now to break down the difference and how these could affect the future of our state.
Jacqueline and Ann, bottom line, propositions are easier to change than amendments. And what they are labeled has a purpose.
I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm only a bill.
School of Rock taught many of us how a bill becomes law.
Well, it's a long, long journey.
If only there were a catchy song to explain the difference between a proposition and an amendment, and what it takes for each to become law in our state this election.
They're all appearing on the ballot together.
DU political science professor Sarah Chatfield is our expert.
Amendments are going to be harder to reverse if it turns out we don't like what they did.
If I'm an amendment, I'm asking to change the words in our state constitution. Starting this election, to pass, I need a supermajority, or 55% of all votes cast. If they vote for me, then I become law, and no one, not even lawmakers, can really change me without another vote of the people.
If you wanted to change that, you couldn't just pass a law saying we don't want to have Tabor anymore. You'd actually need to amend the state constitution.
If I'm a proposition, I'm asking for a new state law. I need 50% plus 1 to vote for me to become law, but lawmakers can change me.
Colorado Assembly can still amend it, repeal it, just like any other law in our system.
Now, what about all those letters and numbers? They tell you where each ballot measure came from, those with a letter. So Amendment X, for example, came from state lawmakers. They need a 2/3 majority to get an amendment on the ballot and a regular majority for propositions. Numbers are citizen-driven initiatives and went through the signature gathering process to get on the ballot.
Also, you should do your research.
Now, if you don't know which way to vote on an issue, or if you didn't do your homework, Chatfield says that you can leave it blank. That doesn't impact the majority either way, and it lets those who are educated on an issue decide it. Ann?
Very interesting. Thank you, Jen. And just